Salvete amici, io Saturnalia, io Saturnalia, io Saturnalia, valete omnes calpun piso, di immortales. Hi friends, this is Calpun Piso, and we're celebrating the Saturnalia, the awesome festival over 2,000 years ago in the Roman Empire. And they actually adopted that festival from the 5,000-year-old festival of the Opet in Egypt, in ancient Egypt, when the penis Christ of the Pharaoh that created the whole universe, fertilized and spilled his milk, his sacred milk, creating the whole universe. So actually, this renewal, creation, with the river of life, and that's the Opet festival. The Pharaoh took the image of the penis Christ of the god Atum into the river, the Nile, to go to the female counterpart in the temple of Dendera, and Karnak. And then in there, they celebrated resurrection at this time of the year. And this was the Opet festival. Then, of course, in the Roman times, it became the Saturnalia, the festival of Saturn, the Father Time, which is, we honor Father Time each Saturday. All the days of the week celebrate the gods. But anyway, the Saturnalia, Temple of Saturn, and you can see my videos and they will explain it, but it was from the 17th of December to the 25th. So we celebrate the Saturnalia. Of course, 400 years old, 400 years after the death of Julius Caesar the Christus, the immolation and sacrifice of the Christus, the appearance of this comet, then mutated into the Julius Caesar mutated into the Jesus Christ, because that was a title. It comes from Archerios Megistus, which is Iesus Christus, which is mutated after the years, became two people. So anyway, then Christianity came around, and Constantine, and everything started mutating. And in the 4th century, celebrated the Christ Mass. But see, it's a Mass. Christ means anointed Savior, and then you have Mass. It's a ceremony in which is the spirit of the holy force of the spirit, the air, is invoked, and it will appear in the table, which is the altar. This invisible imaginary friend comes around, and this is called the sacred presence. So that's a Mass. That's just when you have the symbolum, and you put the wine, and of course you have the tuta flowers. You never have wine without anything else. You put water on it, honey, wine, it's called malsum, and then you have the patera, where you have your manita and the tuta flowers, hallucinogenic. This is a sacrament, so you have to eat them and you see God automatically. They should do that today, and everybody will flood to go to church every Sunday if they have, and then you see the gods. And they give you all the drugs. But they don't do it. The idiots, they just give you a bunch of fairy tales and bullshit, and the priest have all the stuff without using the real drugs to see God. Idiots. They will have tons of people who convert to Christianity if they actually give drugs every Sunday so you can see God. Well, this is the Saturnalia. 9 days, 17th to the 25th. So I wish you all this time of the year, which is the Festival of Lights. That's what your Christ Mass originated from. And then your Hanukkah, which is the same thing. The menorah has 9 candles of the 9 days of the Saturnalia with the lights, and many more variations from the festival, which come from Roman. I mean, the evidence is right there. The facts are facts. And then, of course, after that came the Hajj. The Hajj also in the 7th century, which is Islam, is the same thing. Prophet Muhammad, the 9 days, everything comes. But of course, the lunar calendar, that's the reason they don't do it at this time of the year. So the Hajj is before that. But that's where it comes from. So and then you have the Hindu festival of Diwali, the goddess with the, it's also a festival of lights with the 9 pearls. So those festivals all come from the Saturnalia. That's the root of all these festivals. And when they say holidays, happy holidays, they're actually talking about the Saturnalia. Because, hey, in English, holidays, do you know what holy means? So these people are very ignorant of ancient history. They say holidays. It's not a religious day, but a holiday. No, a holiday means religious day. Holy day. And day, you know where the word day comes from? From Dios, which is Deus, which is God. So holy God. That's what a day comes from. And from D. D immortalis in Latin is immortal gods. D, gods. That's what day comes. The word day comes from that. All the 7 days of the week, the gods. Monday, the day of the moon. Tuesday, the day of Mars. Wednesday, the day of Mercury. Thursday, the day of Jupiter, the god Jupiter, the Jupiter Optimus Maximus. And then you have Friday, the vagina in the sky, Virgin Mary, Venus. It's the planet, it's impersonalized. And then you have also on Saturday, you have Saturn, Kronos, the father time. And then on Sunday, the sun god, equivalent to Apollo. So I wish you all, my friends and family, abundant health this Saturnalia 2011. And you can only have really a good health when you have a healthy brain. In other words, atheist. A is without Deus, D, God, belief, and all that nonsense. Without belief in fairy tales. In other words, you're not a little kid that believes in Santa Claus and all these fairy tales. You're an adult. And when you're a healthy adult with a healthy brain in this 21st century, you can tell the difference between fantasy and reality, between fairy tales and down-to-earth reality. So if you do that, you're an atheist. You are mentally healthy, lacking belief in nonsense and garbage, because religion is a mental illness. It's going to destroy the planet if we don't address it. We must be aware the religious belief, believing in God and spirits only in this 21st century, is a neurological disorder. Io Saturnalia, Io Saturnalia, Io Saturnalia. Abundant health to you all. In pace Deorum.
Cry psychotics are going to get me. Cry psychotics, These filters, they hate the truth, and I only give them the truth. Oh, the immoral nuts. Oh, these cry-psychotic imbeciles, ignorant people. Oh, crazy. This schizophrenic zombie. God, believers are here. They molest the mind of children.
People of faith are people suffering from a psychosis that must be addressed.